The film starts and the main character, Harley Quinn, comes on the scene. Once his father sold him to a nun for an alcoholic bottle. She used to mistreat Harley, but Harley never lost her hope. First and foremost, she completed her schooling and eventually graduated. Then she performs her duty as a psychiatrist. At the same place, Harley meets a man named Joker. Now that Joker had befriended her closely, Harley used to agree with every word of Joker. That Joker asks her to jump into a chemical liquid. Due to this, Harley's mind is badly disturbed with it, and Black Mask is shown with it, who is city's scoundrel. And he makes his contact with the wicked people of this city to prove him an organized type of criminal. So he may practice the wrongdoings and tease the people in this city. And he also has his hobby to collect the masks. Now next character named Helena, who belonged to an aristocratic family. Her family had been murdered in lust of wealth by some murderers. But she had survived at that time. One of the men takes her there. And that man's siblings train her perfectly, so she may cope the wicked people. After this, the movie starts. And Harley Quinn is seen, who had been left by Joker. She was much worried with it, and she had also decided to keep a pet with it. So she reaches a shelter where she takes a dog as her pet. It is also seen here that Harley is a best skate fighter. Now, Harley moves to a club which belonged to Black Mask. And she takes much alcohol, going that club, and her drink is fallen on a man who shouts at her too much. At the same time, Harley jumps over him, and his both legs are fractured. That man was not anyone else but the driver of Black Mask. Now, Black Mask gets infuriated on this action. He asks Harley to leave this club when she returns to home from the club. Then she was getting angry on Black Mask. Now, Harley decides that she will completely destroy Black Mask, and she starts a truck there. And she begins to drive forward in the chemical factory. And it was the same chemical factory where Harley had changed herself for Joker. And the owner of this factory was Black Mask, not other person. Now, Harley jumps out of that truck, and that truck is directly driven into that chemical factory. Consequently, a great explosion occurs, and that factory is entirely destroyed. After this, Harley moves away. When she wakes up early in the morning, then she was feeling a great appetite. Then she moves to a restaurant, where she orders a sandwich there. Now she was going outside, holding that sandwich. Meanwhile, a police officer named Renee Montoya begins to chase her. And she wanted to be promoted after capturing Harley. Now, Renee officer was not one here who was in search of Harley. There are rather many people who are the chasers of Harley. Because Harley had made their loss meeting with Joker. Now all had known that Joker is not with Harley, then they all had to come after Harley. Now they all tried to irritate Harley, one by one. Now, Harley was between two fires. At that same time, a masked girl appears there. And she kills that man, using her crossbow, who wanted to target Harley. On the other side, Black Mask is seen, who had abducted a family. Black Mask wanted to gather information from them about a diamond. Now, Black Mask orders his special attendants to kill that family. Now a man of Black Mask moves to that little girl. That little girl reveals to them the whole fact. She tells Black Mask that delivery is going to reach within a few days. And that diamond is in it. And all codes had been carved on that diamond, which are their account numbers. There is still being talked about that family scene at the start of the movie. Collecting all information, Black Mask also makes that girl murder. Now a driver was needed to Black Mask, because Harley Quinn had fractured the legs of his driver. So he appoints a girl named Black Canary as his driver. Now he orders Black Canary and his men that a delivery is going to be approached tonight. There will be a diamond, and there are stated many codes in that diamond. I will pay you a lot if you give that diamond to me safely. And no mistake should be committed in this duty. Go directly and bring that diamond to me. After this, they both go to take the diamond. A little girl named Cassandra begins to follow them when they were returning, taking diamond. And she steals that diamond from Black Mask covertly. After this, the police also arrive there. They had all this information that a little girl named Cassandra robs there. and she is stealing the bags, chains and rings of the people there. So police capture Cassandra, reaching there, and they arrest her. After this, the scene moves and it is shown that Harley Quinn has been abducted by the men of Black Mask. And Black Mask threatens Harley Quinn to kill her here. And he says that there is no contact of yours with the Joker. It has been known all across the city, and you've caused me a significant loss. Then, Harley says to Black Mask that you wanted to steal a diamond, which has been stolen by a little girl. Black Mask says to Harley, if you make that diamond's access to me, then I will let you go. And my men will never tease you in future. And Black Mask says to her, if you did not get success in the accomplishment of your task, then my men will end you. In the next scene, Harley is seen in a prison cell, where Cassandra had been imprisoned, and she begins to fire there with her gun. There were many eggs in the multicolors in the gun of Harley. And Harley used to make the attacker scare from her gun who came to her. Now, Harley reaches Cassandra's prison cell, facing all the police officers. Reaching there, she comes to know that all prison cells are locked. And Harley makes the security system disorder and all prisoners' cells are unlocked with Cassandra's cell. And they all are freed. Now all those prisoners also wanted to kill Harley, because Harley had also given them a big loss along with Joker. And Harley fights with everyone here. And this fight continues at the Area of Investigation Department. There are many guns and weapons in this department, which had been seized from these prisoners from the police. And Harley gets her favorite weapon, baseball bat, from here. And Harley begins to fight with all the prisoners here. It is revealed here that Harley fights with the baseball bat along with the skating. At last, Harley escapes from there with Cassandra after fighting with all. Later, it is revealed to Harley that Cassandra has engulfed that diamond. After this, Harley reaches a restaurant, taking Cassandra. And the restaurant's owner was aware about all the scoundrels of this city. There is also a house of Harley on the upper floor of that restaurant, about which house no one had any knowledge. After this, Harley serves food to her pet. At the same night, some people had approached out of her house, and those people throw an explosive on her house. As a result, her pet has died. Now, Harley becomes aggressive on this loss, because she thinks this, only the owner of this restaurant had knowledge about her house. How did these people know about the address of my house? Now, Harley asks the owner of this restaurant, coming downstairs, why did you reveal to them about the location of my house? Then the owner of restaurant says, it is just a business. They had paid a lot of money to me, and I am going to open a greater restaurant than it. This is the cause that I revealed to them about the address of your house. So I had to do this. Now that owner goes away, saying it. Now, Harley decides here that she will give Cassandra over to Black Mask. Due to this, all those scoundrels will stop to chase her. After this, Harley calls Black Mask, and she asks him to reach her told address, where she tells him that I will give Cassandra over to you. After this, our deal will be finalized. It was not another place but Joker's favorite place, where Joker used to bring his evil deeds into practice. On the other side, an officer named Renee Montoya is shown, who is working at her police department. His senior cheats her there, because Renee's head had promoted his other assistant, while Renee deserved that promotion because she had performed in a great way. And she had also imprisoned many scoundrels, arresting them. Now, Renee had become dejected on this. She resigns the police department. When Harley Quinn had called to Black Mask, then he asks Black Canary and his companion to follow her. And he asks them to bring that diamond to me. After then, you are free to murder Harley. Black Canary has also heard it, because she knew Cassandra, so she did not want that Black Mask's man may kill Cassandra. So, Black Canary sends message to both of them. Now all information had been known by the companion of Black Mask. He reveals everything to Black Mask, calling him. Now, Black Mask had got much angry, so he reveals his real face. Now, Black Mask gets ready to fight with everyone. Now the scene moves to Harley, who was with Cassandra. Now, Harley tries to get the diamond from Cassandra, which had been engulfed by Cassandra. Then, Renee and Black Masked Girl also reach there. And that Black Canary also reaches there. When all glimpse one another there, then they all begin to attack one another, because they all think as they all are the implacable enemy of one another. They are still talking that Black Mask, with his whole group, approaches there. At the same time, they think if they did not rescue Cassandra, then Black Mask will kill her. And he is not a righteous man, that he will spare our lives after killing Cassandra. So we all will have to face Black Mask together. After this, the whole team makes a bond here. This team's title is Birds of Prey here. Then, Harley reminds that they have many weapons. But there is nothing when she opens the cupboard. It is revealed to her through this Joker has grabbed all weapons from here. Meanwhile, Renee discovers a box there. There are some weapons in that box, including bulletproof jackets and baseball bats. They all use it. At last, Birds of Prey team get ready to face Black Mask people. Now the men of Black Mask come inside and they begin to search for Cassandra. Because Cassandra had that diamond containing all information about that wealthy family. Now the team of Birds of Prey fight with everyone skillfully. They are eventually departing from here after fighting with them. At the same time, Black Mask appears before them. He and his group had many guns, while the team of Birds of Prey was empty-handed. Now they all think that they are unarmed, so we cannot confront Black Mask. Meantime, they glimpse Black Canary, who possessed superpower of communication. All people give the way because of her voice and they move far. But Black Mask runs away, getting Cassandra into his car at the same time. And Harley begins to follow their car while skating. But her skating speed was not too high to follow their car. Then that masked girl comes there and Harley chases their car. Now, Harley moves upside of the car, using her brain. And she breaks the car and that car stops there. Black Mask was also so shrewd, so he hides himself, moving behind the pillars. There was a profound darkness in the mist. Consequently, Harley does not glimpse Black Mask. There were many statues, but Black Mask had also Cassandra. He threatens Harley there, he will kill Cassandra if she steps towards him. But Harley was also smart. She goes to him and tries to fire her gun at him. But her target, Black Mask, is missed. There was only one bullet left in her gun. And Harley says to Black Mask, "Here, forgive me but spare the life of Cassandra." At the same time, Cassandra also speaks out, "Forgive me, because I have also stolen your ring." But it is not a ring. It was the pin of bomb that Cassandra had pulled from a bomb kept in the jacket of Black Mask. Then, Harley pulls Cassandra towards her, and she pushes Black Mask from that bridge with it. And Black Mask is exploded in the air, and he has fallen into the water. This battle is eventually over here. Afterwards, the team, Birds of Prey, is united. Then they all are seen sitting in a restaurant here. Then, Cassandra says to all, "I need to go to lavatory. I also need Harley." And all are entertaining their breakfast. Then it is revealed that Cassandra and Harley have escaped from there, taking the diamond. In the end of this movie, Harley exposes that Black Canary, Renee, and Black Masked Girl are united now. And the information that we had gained from that diamond, we have handed all the wealth to the real heiress of that family named Helena. Now they had collected too much fund that they have decided to continue the team, Birds of Prey. On the other side, they all three had also become a unit to fight with the scoundrels. Now the diamond from which Harley Quinn had collected all information, she sells that diamond to a jeweler through which she gains a lot of money. Now she purchases a new car from that money, and she begins her new life